So I went into Oppenheimer expecting not to like it much. Of course, I usually love Christopher Nolan's movies. I love his Batman movies, Inception, Memento, The Prestige, Tenet. So I went to see this movie off the strength of how much I enjoyed those. But in the trailer for this one, I didn't see a whole lot that got me excited. So stick around if you want to find out if I thought the movie was the bomb or a bomb. I'm going to talk about the movie freely here, so there could be a couple spoilers. Maybe drop me a like and come back after you've seen it and we can talk about it. So what did I like about the movie? The cinematography was definitely a strong suit. I've never seen a director able to make more mundane scenes look so cool. He and his team are wizards with the camera, and all the technical aspects of what they were creating was just exceptional. They don't have a true IMAX near me, so I just went with my favorite screen in the area, which was a Cinemark XD. I'm not sure how that impacted what I saw, but I was impressed. The cinematography was so nice that it made the science and engineering and this part of history that was showcased in the movie seem more interesting to me than it normally would have. There were lots of dramatic camera effects. There was one that had the background bokeh area of the camera just pulsating in a way that I'm not sure that I've seen before. There were lots of dramatic crops on characters and in scenes. There was lots of interesting usage of light in a lot of scenes where it kind of overexposed the scene to make it seem like a bomb had went off, but the scene was really just in a classroom or a boardroom. The sound design had a major impact in adding to the tension of everything. There was just constant tension created by the bass of the music, and it helped to showcase just how much pressure everybody was under. And then I thought it was so cool how just after the bomb scene and really throughout the movie, there were just so many metaphorical bombs going off. They were almost as visually interesting as the actual atomic bomb scene, and they mostly showcased the negatives of what was going on and what they had created and how it was impacting those characters. And I love the atomic bomb scene itself. The whole first half of the movie was building up to that point. We got to see a bit of how it was created and the precautions that they were taking just to make sure that no one got injured while they were doing the tests. The blast radius was crazy, and it was kind of concerning that they weren't 100% sure that the reaction that they were creating to set the bomb off would stop, meaning that they could destroy the whole world, and they still went through with it. And it was interesting to see just how much more quickly the visual of the bomb going off reached the people versus the sound of it and any of the other impacts. All right, now for what I didn't like about the movie. It's no fault of the filmmaker, but I typically like more action in movies that I go see. I like gunfights and car chases and explosions and fist fights. And this movie didn't have too much of that. It really only had the one exceptional scene with an explosion, and that's it. Most of Nolan's recent work has a strong action or sci-fi element to him, and this one's a little bit of a departure from that. And I'm also not a huge history buff. He did a good job of making this subject matter interesting, but not interesting enough that I'm gonna go raving about it. And also, I tend to enjoy movies more for the escapism. I don't like movies like this as much because they really happen. I respect and appreciate our troops, but it's kind of disturbing to think about how much death and destruction was caused in real life because of what was created here. So this movie wasn't bad, even outside of the big bomb explosion scene. I mostly appreciated the technical aspects and the artistry that went into what was created here. I feel like this movie was a passion project for Nolan and a great vehicle for the cast to just flex their acting chops. But it just isn't my type of movie to the extent that other Chris Nolan movies have been in the past. So let me know what you thought in the comments. Am I bugging? Is this a masterpiece? Drop me a like and a follow if you're enjoying my content, and I'll see you on the next one.